I'm a chef, originally from Brazil, but I moved out here when I was 17, 18. Studied hospitality in Melbourne. I've been working in restaurants ever since. At that time, I remember very clearly that it was just cool. Drinking was part of the kitchen culture. If you work in hospitality, you're expected to party really hard and work really hard. I was never really into it for the social part of it. I was always really passionate about food and cooking. I was always really focused on what I was doing and wouldn't really let, alcohol and drugs affect it. A lot of people use drinking and drugs as a way to deal with stress, and that's definitely not a good way of doing things. I've worked with a lot of people that could have been great managers or great chefs, just ruined their lives, really. Up until maybe 5 years ago, I was mostly doing fine dining, and I got out of it mostly because of work-life balance. High-end kitchens are very, very stressful, not much money, lots of hours. Most kitchens, I think, even these days, probably start at about 8 o'clock in the morning and you work till 12 or maybe 1 a.m. It's not very sustainable. Back a few years ago, kitchen abuse was very strong. There was a lot of bullying. Chefs get really, really stressed and sometimes get quite aggressive. I think things are getting a lot better these days, which is good. The hours are getting better as well, I hear. But like I said, there was a lot of temper in the kitchen. Very stressful. If you've got a restaurant booked out for lunch and you have a staff member turning up drunk, you pretty much lost that staff member. It's pretty much they're not there, or they getting on someone else's way. In my kitchens, I've been a head chef for a while now. I've never really tolerated people coming in hungover or drunk. It comes from the top on whoever's organizing and running the restaurant to make sure that the culture is good. You might be a really good chef to party and hold your section really well, the night before you're out with everyone, but you can still do your job. That might look a little bit cool, but it's not. For the managers, it's not on. And it won't get you very far. You can actually get to the top fairly quickly in hospitality if you focus and you separate your social life and not get stuck into the drinking. It's a massive distraction, really, and a very expensive habit as well. I do drink, but not much. I have maybe 3 or 4 beers every week at the most. But it's not because I'm controlling myself, it's just me, I think it's cool to be financially stable, not having to worry about what bills I have to pay and being able to pay my mortgage very comfortably. That's pretty cool, I reckon. I just came back from a massive holiday. I was getting a little bit burnt out at work. I was like, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about money. It's really, really, really good freedom. And for me, that's very cool.